Well, for young players, universally, Kevin, it's all about getting comfortable, making sure that you're earning your way, feeling like you belong. That's where your confidence comes from.
And finished off by LeBron.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
Pass to Carter. A three ball. It doesn't go for him. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Carter. Fires the three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. They get Eddie House.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Now here's James. Out to Wade. Fires for three. Here's Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Anthony drops them both. And the Magic with possession. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Lets a floater go. Count it. Good. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You think LeBron is bothered by that contact? Absolutely not. No way.
Nelson, no one around him. Chris Bosh with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Three-pointer, Wade. Rebounded by Howard. The Magic have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And there's the pass to Nelson. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Carter kicks to Petrus. Back to Carter. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. From past the arc.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
On pass to Bosh, and Chris Bosh with the slam.
Perfect timing on the alley-oop. Bosh has this kind of a connection with his teammates.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nelson outside. Howard setting the pick for Nelson. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Nelson.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Carter against Wade. And it's sent back by Carter. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. different look for Miami. Haslam comes in for Anthony, and it's Arroyo in for Eddie House.
All right, Heat fans, make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancers.
Got a piece of it. Howard with the steal. Here's Nelson. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
LeBron against Lewis. Here's Bosch. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Bosch has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Nelson. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gortat's checked in for Howard. Collins comes in for Rashard Lewis. Jerry Stackhouse is checked in for Michael Petrus. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Vince Carter. Now here's Wade. No scoring in this one. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
James against Stackhouse. Offensive rebound. Haslam. And it's blocked. Kicks it to Bosch. LeBron outside. Wade on the wing from outside the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
You can't take everything away from Wade. Sometimes you're just going to have to live with him making the three.
Outside, Redick. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Collins setting the big for Nelson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Wade passes to James. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Redick with the 3. And it's Arroyo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 3. Wade on the wing. Shoots the 3. Second chance shot. No good at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat up 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Passes it to Anthony, and stolen by Redick. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Miami. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Irving sets a screen for Williams. Sinks the triple. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And 2 out of the last 3 finals, Greg, have seen the Celtics and Lakers square off. Will we see a repeat this year?
I mean, it's been great for the league, but you're always better off choosing the field. And I got a sneaky suspicion there might be some change afoot in the Eastern Conference.
A different look for Miami. Lowry's checked in. Eddie House subbed in for Carlos Arroyo. Michael Petrus is checked in for Orlando. Carter comes in for Stackhouse. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Magic. He did tell me that he believed it wasn't a severe injury, so that is good news. A tough start to the season for them as he won't be available for them for quite some time. They're going to have to figure out how to do it without him. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Here is House. Still scoreless. And the foul on Michael Petrus. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Tries again. And the shot is long. The Magic trail by 3. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. LeBron kicks to Bosh. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
A moment here to check out Chris Bosh. Coming off a terrific season. 8th in rebounding, 9th in scoring, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop.
Fighting through... contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Howard in the post. Anthony on him. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Dwight Howard. Bosh, a screen on Redick. Here's Lowry. Here's Bosh. Out to Anthony. Out to the right wing. Lowry for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, it feels like nobody can stop him. And he's right.
Here's LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Reddick against Anthony. Outside Williams.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Anthony. Miller comes in for Bosch. And it's Arroyo in for House. They get it again. And Gortat kicks to Petrus. He nails it, and we're tied up. Petrus has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Miller with a screen on Petrus. To the middle. And Miller with the basket on the assist by LeBron. And the Heat lead by 2.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Carter looking around. To the wing right side. Here's Gortat. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's James Miller. And he banks in the layup. Miller's got 4 points in the... quarter.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
It's Nelson up top. Takes it from 10. Miami grabs the miss.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Lowry from outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 5. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Nelson. There's the drive. And it's Arroyo with the rebound. Arroyo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now, here is Nelson. He's covered closely. Pass to Howard. He kicks to Petrus. Carter on the wing. 6 to shoot. Screened by Howard from about 19 feet. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Reddick passes to Nelson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Nelson's got his second bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Over to the wing. Lowry for three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. He lobs it up. Miller grabs the miss. The Heat leading by 4. Now Arroyo. Scoreless thus far. Wells' shot is good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
It's time to get on your feet. It's free t-shirt.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
And now let's take a look at Dwayne Wade. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you, most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Nelson for the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Nelson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's the shot Nelson's always relied on, and it served him well. He works nonstop on the perimeter, finding the space he needs to get good looks from beyond.
Here is House, guarded by Nelson, and that one's good by Bosch.
And you gotta like the interior game of Bosch. Excellent at using that high release to get shots up and over the D.
Carter with a screen on Bosch. Here's Petrus. Here's Howard out to Nelson. It's Reddick on the wing. Petrus the pass to Carter. Nelson with it. Dishes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, nice job that time by rolling after setting the solid screen. He's excellent in these screen and roll sets.
Wade passes to Bosch. Back to Wade. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
He feeds it to Petrus. Nelson, right side, 14 feet away. And Anthony with the block.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding. And of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Gortat's checked in for Howard.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 5. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Nelson's got 9.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
To the paint, here's Lowry. The shot's good. Arroyo making the play. Arroyo's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Nelson kicks to Reddick, and the pass to Petrus. Near the three-point line, it's Nelson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Miami ahead, up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's LeBron. And it's Wade in the corner. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wade's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Miami. Stackhouse outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Finley. Here's Howard. James with some nice D.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Arroyo can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Sunday, then on Tuesday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Jones checked in for Miami. He's off on the second.
And Richardson, a volume perimeter shooter, incredible scorer, feels comfortable letting it fly from anywhere on the court.
No good from Wade.